What up, everyone? Physics Bang here, and Atma series has kicked off. So, I think for now, anytime I do a video, I would like it to be Atma focused. So in this case, this is a Seedshare from Rosstafari. He had mentioned that he wants people to show him how to do it properly. No promises that I will do so, but I will certainly give it my best shot. Make sure these are all good. They are indeed. I may get interrupted at various times through this video, but we'll do the best we can and pause when we must. So, yeah, let's see what kind of seed Rosstafari rolled for us today. Let's check it out. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay. Decent amount of free checks. And then Gao as well. So we're going to check our skills. GP, capture, blitz, tools. All right. So GP, rain, blitz, and tools for our offense. So I'll be looking for a flash. And then just money, because, you know, you throw money at your problems and get things solved. GP, rain, blitz, and tools. So I just need to be on the lookout for tools in the shops. I tend to overlook them, so I want to make sure I don't miss them this time. I'm going to do a pretty well, there's air anchor. I like it. We already had one. At least it sells pretty well. And a mega elixir. Hell yeah. So pretty much I'm going to sort of stack up on free checks because I just tend to play pretty reckless early. And do all my looting. Check Shadow's place. There's the flash. There's noise blaster. I'll take them both. There's some extra warp stones. Get a couple of those. I'm going to sell the mega elixir and the elixir because that's just how I am. Get a few more of these. One more dried meat. Bunch more Phoenix Downs, and maybe one more of those just in case. All right. Looking for earrings, because we have the flash. And hell to the yeah. Also, gauntlets are here, which is great. I'll sell this as well. Get 2 more of those. All right, man, we're beating our first town and 6 chests in. The fact I was able to afford that much stuff feels really good. I don't remember who had tools. But, you know, whatever. Whoever it is, they can have 2 earrings and use flash to get us started in the seed. Let's head over to Gao's dad's house and check out that. Check out what the free check has for us. Cool. Still looking for curatives and potions and stuff, so. Let's see, I have anything else I could sell? Just the X potion? I'll do it. Echo screens, revivifies. That's good enough. Okay. All right, well, now that we've sold literally everything we've gotten so far from chests, let's go ahead and go to returners and then South Figaro. Looking for goods. We got pretty good starting offense. Like, we can get through a bunch of trash fights, and we are looking at a Gao start. So that means we're going to be heading straight to Trench as quickly as we can. So we don't have to worry about bosses right off the rip, but we do want to figure out what are we looking at for experience. Well, jeez. Skyrender for money, Ice Shield for Ice 2, and an experience egg. Problem with this party is I don't know who to give the experience egg to, so I'll probably just default to the Blitz user. Homeboy, get out of my way. And then maybe later we can start thinking about, like, with the experience egg. Well, for lack of knowledge of who can use big sticks, I'm going to go with the one that might benefit from levels the most. And I do like a good bum rush user at the end. That's going to be the case. We have a drill as well. Let's get rid of the Punisher. A few more of those. We'll take a drill. Don't need to worry about bio blasters. All right. So we can start thinking, like, maybe at the end of the game, if we don't find anything much better, we can start thinking about a good bum rush user with that blitz. We still need more money because we're going to be looking at the Zen Thief, and we're not buying anything right now. We are broke. We're going to go ahead and do the looting in front as well as the basement, just trying to collect some stuff for money, so maybe we can get that Zen Thief going on. Pretty much once I'm done there, I'm feeling pretty cozy. So we'll probably go ahead and head straight into the Velt, into the Trench. Just go from there, and we'll see what else we got going on. Okay, nothing that we really want there. So pretty much once I have everything I need to figure out who has Blitz, because I already forgot. And make sure they have the experience egg for the time being. We already have that. We're going to buy a bunch of these just in case we get a thrower later. Oh, we have potions there that I didn't buy, so a bunch of those. That'll get us set up for healing after our first grind fights. And just like Moogle Cup, we're looking for, you know, typical stuff in shops. We want shields, we want big armor, we want Magus hats, circlets. We also want rods and big weapons. So yeah, like right there. I'm gonna sell the Sky Render because I don't need that. I'll just use it to get a couple. Yeah, I could sell a little bit more, like the Break Blade, and go ahead and get one more of those because rods are just as powerful in Atma. Actually, arguably more powerful in Atma series because of the lower amount of offense you typically find in a seed in comparison to a Moogle Cup seed. You know, it's nice to have something that can do that much damage right off the rip, especially with a realm start. Wish I had Go-Go, but that's okay. Downside is I spent a ton of money on rods, and I still have to think about Zen Thief. Let's hope we find something that can sell well in the basement, because I've already spent a lot of money in this seed. Over 100,000, and I'm 5 minutes in, so... Tempest is money. Thank you so much. We also have Realms Owzer's Mansion check, which is a pretty decent check for grind fights if the trench doesn't treat us very well. With rods, it gives a lot of safety when we have to fight bosses, which we would have to do at the end of Owzer's. So far, not much else unless I want to sell an Aegis shield, which I kind of don't, but if I must, I will. Just not preferred. I do like to have some defense, and I've sold pretty much all the armor I've gotten, except for the ice shield. Red jacket is nice. Another Mega Elixir. Man, I feel like I'm really pushing it if I sell a second Mega Elixir, because those are so nice to have at the end of the game. Just one of them can allow you to be way more reckless. Alright, well, let's go see what Zen Thief has for us. Hopefully he's not too terribly expensive. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to bother going to World of Ruin if he's too expensive or not. Just depends on how much money I can get. I'll sell stuff and see, and then if I have enough money where I think maybe going to World of Ruin makes sense, I will. But that depends on what he costs right now. Okay. It is an Esper, but it's almost maximum cost. Another gauntlet. We don't need gauntlets right now, but I know they're around. So I'm going to try and keep in my mind that they are in Narsh and also Zen. Peek the shops, because nowadays, in the weapon shops, Illuminas are in weapon shops. They can be, not always. I've only had one single seed actually have them. So I can confirm they exist, but boy are they rare. I already have softs, a couple of those, and good enough. All right. You know what? Let's peek World of Ruin. Let's peek World of Ruin. It'll be another shop for us. It's not that big, that far out of our way. I do love to have more Espers than less early game, because then I'm maximum chance of finding decent spells that I can learn right away, or good stat bonuses that I could be getting from level 3. That is much better and probably doable. 34,000. So let's see what we got here. For that, get rid of that. Flame. 34,000. Looks like this is gone. All right. I'll take a True Knight. I got decent stuff here. Well, we're just not going to have a Mega Elixir unless we run into Mr. Magimaster. Fine. Not too worried about it. Nope. Same deal. Hunting in Illumina. Fire Rod is nice, but I do not have the money for such things, so we're just going to not do that. Ice Shield go on Realm, probably. Green Cherries we definitely need. You know what? A remedy would be nice. Can I afford maybe a couple of those? All right. Always nice to have some remedies around. You know, Final Kefka if you get trained or whatever. All right. Go to the Velt. Just gonna go to Relic. I'm gonna put that Moogle Charm and move about. So Gao is the one with tools and Blitz, which is pretty interesting. I want him with the experience egg, so let's go. We want experience egg, earrings. We're gonna do earrings here, earrings, Moogle Charm here. Let's check these espers. Looking for level 3 spells. Magic power's nice. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that right there. Great. You need magic, so you just take the ice shield, take off that. Good, and good. Save. You're good to go. So we got magic power +2 on Gao and Realm. Realm was learning Ice 2 and level 3 spells. We have Berserk getting learned early. We have Mute getting learned early. We already have Calmness protection. So, like, I like this start. Start's pretty baller. Now the question is this Trench going to be baller? Probably not. Yeah, it's not very baller, but at least it is experience. You know, we can just switch out of this, go to tools, slam out a flash, and if anyone's alive, we'll just GP rain them. I feel like flash is just undervalued early game. For a good area effect, just AoE magic damage, non-elementals. Fantastic. You can't go wrong with that early game. Nothing absorbs it. Nothing's weak against it, but nothing absorbs it, so free. Earrings benefit from it. It's just great. So for now, we're thinking Gao's going to turn into a bum rusher at the end of the game, most likely. Antideas. Same deal. You guys have more HP than the other fight, but it's good experience. And we have, you know, an Aegis Shield, and they both decided to attack the Aegis Shield user, which you love to see. Probably don't have a whole lot of gas left, we're hoping. Yeah, keep punching the Aegis Shield user, please. Okay, cool. Gao already slamming 500 damage with a flash. Love it. All right, we got our Bolt 2, or someone got Bolt 2 going, which is nice. Free earrings, I guess. Sure, why not? We're going to heal because we have gotten a lot of levels. 14 and 17 already. I don't really want to be sitting on level 3 HP, because I could still die no matter my level. That's a shitload of levels. Holy crap. Enemies are only level 12. We've done 2 fights from level 14. This isn't going to help, though, because I don't think we get any experience from this. We're about to find out. Question is, where am I going after this? Thinking we'll probably just go do... probably Esper Mountain, and then I'm like super vibing with maybe killing a dragon early to learn that level 3 magic, and then just hitting Floating Continent really early. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, okay. I do enjoy this fight. Pretty juicy. Forgot that they do that, but that is not absorbed or not negated. So we need to look more into Drill here, which is defense ignoring. Drill and GP range should solve this problem pretty well. Forgot how much life they have too. It's okay, we'll get through it. It's really good experience, really good magic points. We might not need to get a dragon. If Realm learns Fire 3 normally, that would be so good. I don't think I need Drill again. I think I just throw another GP rain out and we're done. Cool. Yeah, I mean, 5,000 plus 40 magic points. Boom, there's our Fire 3. Someone learned Natural Magic Fire 3, it would appear, which is just gross. I think I'm going to switch Realm and Gao's Espers around. They're both Magic +1. They have different things on them, so we'll just switch them over. Maybe we get a character, too, that would change my whole perspective on things. Nope. Econ, which we kind of need. I'll just put that on Realm and let her fire 3 blast with that. Merit Award is cool to know, but I don't need it right now. Nothing there that we want. Good armor there. Enhancer's pretty cool, but I don't feel like I need it with Magic +1 already on her. And nothing that we really need here either. All right. For now, let's go to Esper Mountain. And thinking like Floating Continent's probably just a move in this seed. The other checks are not super desirable. And get more grind fights in. Kinda vibing with it. Alright, so I wanted to switch Fenrir and Carbuncle, and then we can remove the Ice Shield to give it to him. We can also just switch the Econ on her. Save, slam in some sleeping bags, and go. I remember that I do have Ice Rods. I mean, my options are Owzers. I could also do Cave on the Veldt. I don't know. Like, this seed is kind of calling to me about Floating Continent. Ulti. This is not going to be a problem, considering I already have Fire 3 on deck. I have another Fire 3, too. Who had that? Homeboy here? Already has Fire 3? Yeah, who cares? He's just out of here. Goodbye. 1 MP, single shot, Fire 3 to knock a boss out. Feeling really good, and Floating Continent seems very safe, so I think we're just going to do it. We'll just send it. With the amount of power I feel like I already have, it's just not a bad move. Let's just see what Odin's got down here. Sounds great. So I pretty much just have Owzers, Kefka, Narsh, Floating Continent, and Cave on the Veldt. And like I could do Cave on the Veldt or Owzers, but this is 3 checks, 2 of which can be characters or Espers only. So, you know, guaranteed 2 progression. I could come out of here really, really stacked up, and hopefully with an extra character. That's the goal. Hoping for something a little faster. This is also a really good fight. Do what we normally do. We'll just stick with tools and flashing and GP rain for the time being. I should be able to deal with it at my levels right now. Deal with them with the levels I got, just with flash, which is faster than casting a Fire 3. I know you all have heard me say it a lot, but you know, you want to utilize your offense as efficiently as possible. Do as few actions as you can. If you can get through it with a faster action, do so. You'll notice I never just randomly fight with anybody. I just pick the strongest character, and I make sure that they crack off. I do not know how strong this guy is. I'm just going to bolt to him. He's a robot. He should be weak to it. Should kill him. Realm's already pretty cracked out, so. Man, we're just absolutely slamming some spells right now. So we're definitely spell slinging hard. No evidence of any big weapons, so we're still looking at a bum rush ending. Go-Go would be nice in that scenario. Flash is perfect here. Okay, we got now all 3 of our characters know Fire 3. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, that's fine. All of our characters know Fire 3, so this is literally not a problem at all. Just do it. Win the game. You might just die with this one. Not quite. Wait trick so we don't get Grood. Alright, yeah, cool, 2's fine. And the good news is we get an automatic free heal after the first fight of Floating Continent. So you can pretty much just blow everything you got on this first fight. Doesn't matter. And then just you get a free heal for boss 2. Goddess. That's okay. I am okay with this because we have a lot of rods. I bought them for a reason. Fire 3 is probably better. We have a ton of levels. I suspect he will be just fine eating that. Use them if you got them. I bought them for a reason, and they're only going to get weaker and weaker throughout the seed. Gonna crack this last one. Should finish her off. I want her out of here before she AoE attacks us and causes us a bunch of grief. Cool. No worries. For now, I'm not worried about the other Espers on anybody. Shadow's already learned the other Esper. It doesn't have crazy good stuff, and the other two are just soaking up some magic +1. I will check this Esper and see if it's any better. We have Siren. What's Siren got? Bolt 3 is good. I'm not too worried about it, though. I want to keep the MP... Not the MP, but the Magic Power Plus. I want the Magic Power on both of those characters as long as possible. I can just learn Bolt 3 way later in the seed from a dragon or something, right? I think I'll just do that instead. I have a lot of elemental diversity as it is. Kind of hoping there'd be a character there so I could put an extra earring on Shadow or something. That way I'd have at least one fully powered earring user, but alas. I need somebody with a Moogle Charm, and Realm's got the Econ, and Gal currently has the Experience Egg, working toward Bum Rush at level 42. What level are we? Okay, we are not Doom Gazeable right now, which is nice. Doom Gaze would be a huge problem for me right now. Good. Very glad to see not Doom Gaze. Yeah. I don't really need to wait trick on Tunnel Armor. Just let it rip. He'll probably die to Realm's Bolt too, because Realm is going to Realm with that magic power. Cool. Want to check that real quick? Not like we're saving. Torado. X-Zone and Break and stuff is great. You know what? You can learn that stuff. For now, Shadow's kind of my utility character. So he's learning all my Dooms, my Mutes, my Berserks, my Floats, my whatevers, X-Zones, all that crap. While the other two are just able to sit on the +1 Magic Power Esper and just keep drinking that up. I'm going to do Bum Rush. I want Gal popping 9s. 100%. Keepers. It's probably faster to flash than wait for them to kill themselves because they take like 3 damage and die. We're also going to get like 3 experience. Great grind fight. Ooh, 18. Hell yeah. About 736 more of those per level. Same deal. Pew, pew, pew. I'll just GP Rain in case they happen to survive, but they shouldn't because Magic +1 the entire time. What level am I? Okay. I might not want to take... Oh, there are no more fights. That's perfect. Perfect. I was thinking there was another one for some reason. Let me just play it a little safe here. Okay. Cheddar Cheese. I have a lot of Fire 3 for you, Cheddar Cheese. I have so much Fire 3 for you. Make sure we're queued up properly on each. In case it charms, I want to be smashing Fire 3 before it does it. If you can get your attack queued up before Charm actually hits the character, Charm is just completely ignored. It's just wonderful. I love it when that works out that way. I actually shouldn't have max queued everybody. That was a little dumb of me. But it's probably not going to matter because the amount of numbers we're throwing out is a little bit ridiculous at this level. Yeah. Gao is slapping. All right, let's get a character and make this worth our while. That was as fast of a floating continent as I could have wished for the types of bosses we got. Ooh, it's an Eddie boy. Love it. So then we're going to put him in the front. So let's put him here and then in the front, and Homeboy has X-Maj. Okay. World of Ruin. Let's go. Al Figaro. We need to do our shopping real quick. Whenever you have Edgar, if you're not at the very end of the game when you get him, you need to be coming here for your half-off shops. Just get a little extra loot, check your half-off shops. If there's anything in these shops that's half off, that's really good, and other people don't find it, there's a really good chance you just beat everybody in the race that didn't come. I could use maybe some more earrings for half off. Who knows? Some more rods for half off would be really cool. Some Dragoon boots, why not? We'll see if we maybe find something for that later. But another reason why I came here is because I'm going to be really close to his engine room check, and I can do engine room straight into throne. And then if there's still no character there, then I will just go to the Ancient Castle, because Ancient Castle's slow, but there's also the logic of this game is the most recent character has the highest chance of having another character. Since I'm still looking for characters, if I don't find one in Edgar's first 2 checks, there's a really high chance I will find it in the third and final of Edgar's checks. So that will be the logic. Magus Rod is good. I'm going to pick one of those up. All right, so there was nothing fantastic here, but that's okay. If there was, we wanted to make sure we got it. Okay. Go right here. I want him, he has X magic, so I do want him learning Bolt 3 for now. I'm gonna have him currently have those earrings. You have the Moogle Charm, and we'll have a hero ring on you. Okay. I like it. And that was a good fight, so you've already learned Torado. You almost learned Quick there, so you can do that. And as mentioned before, I'm just gonna let Gao and Realm continue drinking up those magic espers. I really don't need them to learn anything else right now. One dragon later, I can just slap all the espers I want on them, and they can learn all of the spells in one fell swoop. Not to mention, you know, I'm getting less menu time by doing this. I'm getting less fights that are going to have it spamming magic at different times. I could just have it all happen at one time after one fight. It's all those little micro things that save a little time each time. But all just sort of add up by the end. I'd like to consider doing the Colosseum, but I have nobody good for the Colosseum right now. Maybe Gao, if I'm lucky enough for him to like use a drill or flash or actually use Fire 3 or something. As opposed to him like twistering himself. Yeah, I think we got this one in the bag, y'all. I think we got this one in the bag. Yeah. And speaking of dragons, if we go to Ancient Castle, there's a dragon there, and that's when I'll probably slap on that Bolt 3 Esper on Realm. Maybe, or maybe I just let... Oh, yeah, Edgar's already learned Bolt 3. That's cool. No muffler, that's okay. Would have rather it not been a dead check, but that's okay. We're at about 10 checks, which is about 3 minutes a check average. Made a little bit of a chunkier loot phase than I do in some other seeds, so I think that's perfectly fine right now, and we'll be making time as we go along through the seed. We'll start making up more and getting that lower and lower. All right, so we're going to Ancient Castle. Double dead. That's filthy. Seed should be ashamed of itself. Filthy, filthy. I mean, who knows? Maybe I get something. I mean, unfortunately, Gao's the one with the experience egg, and I'm pretty committed to Bum Rush at this point. So. Alright, so again, the logic is most recent character gates a character. We've already checked 2 of 3 of Edgar's checks. So it stands to reason that Ancient Castle could, or at least has the highest chance of having a character right now. So that's where we're going. It's a long check, but at least we get 2 checks out of it. We get the dragon, and we also get other stuff. So let's see. Berserk is great, and you need to be learning Bolt 3, and you can be learning... Yeah, you can learn stuff in there. Save real quick, and go. Actually, you know what? You guys are kind of hurt. I'm not doing any monsters in a box because I just got an offering, and honestly, I don't really care enough to go hunting Gigantos alone. If I was looking for both Katana Soul and Gigantos, maybe, but I'm not. I don't care. Save the time, save the load screen, save the battles. Maybe we lose money, maybe we lose experience. It is what it is. All right, make this worth my while, please. That is not worth my while, I don't think. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh, oh God. Oh, God. Oh, never in my wildest dreams did I ever expect to get triple dead. Oh, God. Dragon, can you give me something good? Oh, man, you were attacking like a potato, sir. Okay, that's actually fine. Jesus, triple dead. Well, I mean... 4 checks? I mean, I guess. Ooh. The Floating Continent just leads you straight to, like, skip with dead checks. I was feeling real good about my choice to do Floating Continent, and now I feel like I've been... I've been violated. That's what I feel like. How dare you make me feel really good about a Floating Continent play just to dunk on me like that. Okay, so I don't know. Let's go fastest to slowest. We only have 3 choices, so we will just go to we'll do Cave on the Veldt first, and then we'll go do Owzers. I'm still feeling pretty good about it. I mean, even Floating Continent was still, that was triple progression. So it wasn't a total loss. Not to mention we got through it as fast as we possibly could have. Like, that was a very fast Floating Continent, all things considered. Goddess was the only thing that slowed us down a tiny bit, and we were able to knock her down pretty quick just with Ice Rod. So it all worked out. It's all good. All good in the hood. Okay, so yeah, Cave on the Veldt. Let's go do that real quick. And then we'll do Owzers. And then if that's not it, then the seed is just dumb and has us Kefka and Archgated. And, we cry about it a little bit and move along. What you gonna do? Not a damn thing. Alright, so I want more MP grinding here, so we're just gonna get these back in there and get everybody else just kind of learning things. Here we go. So you saw I killed the dragon just to learn some extra spells that we needed, and now we can just put the magic +1 back on our magic-based characters and just let them get going some more. All right, got an AFK moment. Be back soon. Okay, sorry. Long call there. So, quick recap, I suppose. We did Cave on the Belt, and we found Terra. So we finished that up, and then we went and we did Sealed Gate. And we got an Esper, and then we went to Welk because it was the next fastest check. And again, Terra is the most recent character, so finding a character in one of her checks is most likely. However, we didn't find one at Welk, and we did find one here at Kefka at Narsh. So that is just as well. I don't mind that at all. So, we are just going to take this lock, and then we're going to go to World of Ruin, and we're going to try and get our last Esper at Weapon Shop. And then we'll see. Then we'll see what's what. That's what we'll do. 12, 13, 14. That's 16 checks, so we're nowhere close to skip. No Terra, no Terra. No lock either. Don't even care what he has at this point. Alright. So we'll grab this real quick. Phoenix down, very exciting. Okay, so let's go to World of Ruin, and we'll see if the weapon shop may have something for us. Not to mention, we can come back and get Welk. What's funny is we might have a very fast sort of skip path here. We're at 16. If this is an Esper, I can get skip really fast. I hope I get an Esper so I can just demonstrate it. There's definitely a clear path for skip here. Cool. Yeah, we're definitely getting that. All right. So that's 17. So let's go up and do the Dragon and Tritalk. That'll be 18 and 19. We go back to World of Balance Narsh, and we get behind the Welk Cave for 20 into mid KT for 21 and 22. We get a tremendous amount of levels. We get a Dragon, so we can just make sure we're learning all the utility spells that we need. We may get a big weapon for Edgar. There are gauntlets around and hero rings. If I could just get an Illumina or a Ragnarok. Jesus Christ. Let me, I gotta mute. Okay. Pardon the delay. Yeah, so they fine. You just learned that just in case. You are fine with Siren right now, so mute would be nice. You just do that, and you don't get any of that. I think you are actually learning quick, so we'll just keep that for now. All right, let's continue on the plan. Be right back. Everybody wants to call me at once. Okay, anyway, I was supposed to mute for that. Okay, so killing the dragon. Let's finish this up. Okay, dragon's done. We just need to go to Tritalk, and we will be done with that. Cool. Genji Glove, unfortunately, that is not what we wanted. We also know that Doomgaze is dead, so I don't have to worry about level 5 Doom or anything. I don't even have to worry about Magic Master because I have, you know, Berserk on like 4 characters now. Does not matter. It is just Ultros 1. So do what we normally do. I do need to mute. I will try and do what I'm doing while also talking, so I'll be back. my phone is ringing off the hook. Apologies. Alright, so we did the dragon, we did Tritalk, and we went ahead and got Bum Rush. And now we are doing mid KT for our last 2 checks, which will get us our skip, and we'll head right into Kefka's Tower from there. We didn't find any really good weapons. We might find some here or at the dragon, but, you know, we're just not looking like we're going to have a very physical-based party at all, not even a little bit. So we're just going to do what we can with what we have. Bum Rush can solve a lot of problems. Flame Shield, okay. We'll just end up cracking that at some point. Alright, so just going for the dragon now, and then we will be able to head on into Kefka's Tower. Sub-hour is always very nice, getting in with a skip. Seed so far has been quite nice, but we have like no healing. We have Mantra, which is nice. We also have Quick, nice. We have Quick on the Blitz user. Let's see what we're looking like. Should be straight 9s, no worries. Yep, that's what we were looking for this entire game, was to be able to do just that. So our magic damage is through the roof. Alright, that should be our skip. And I really hope that we just find an Illumina or a Ragnarok or an Atma weapon. I don't care which. One of those would be wonderful. Nope. Oh, I miscounted, didn't I? I'm at 21. Okay, so we need to go kill the Opera Dragon real quick. Oh, you know what? I forgot. The Welk check. That's right. We forgot the Welk. We can go do that real quick. I forgot, because I was distracted. Quick and easy, though. I don't really need more levels. I just need to come get this real fast. Do our equipping and be done with it. So whenever you do the weapon shop for lock, the item that you don't choose goes behind the Welk cave. So you need to have Terra, and you need to actually finish the Welk check. And then the weapon shop that you didn't check will go back into that cave. So you'll see here what I'm talking about. It's nice when you get lock early and then you get Terra later. You just can get both of the weapon shop rewards. And it counts as a check too, so this will be our skip. Boom. I was like, wait a minute. I know I counted this right. I counted it like 3 times. Okay. Alright, so we have a killer magic user with Realm. We have Gao that can just solve all the problems by himself. You know, I'm going to do one thing real fast, though, and that's I'm going to go up to the armor shop while I'm here, and we're just going to get what we can. Make sure, yeah, everybody's already equipped with everything they can have, so let's see. We need 2 of those, looks like. And one of those. Ah, screw it, doesn't matter, let's go. Can't afford it, I can't afford it, we're out of here. Okay, so anyway, after that little detour, let's equip all of our stuff that we're wanting to use for the rest of the seed. So there. Let's go ahead and get our Espers. You are kind of a bit of a... Yeah, you can... Actually, you know what? You can have Odin. You can have Zone Seek. You can have Fenrir. And you... Phoenix, just in case. Okay. As for relics, we're pretty much where we need to be already. He's going to have double earrings by the end. Actually, he can just... Right now, he can have that. He doesn't even need it. Do I have running shoes? Go with those. Nope. I guess we're just gonna go ribbon with him. Let's save and go. Get the heal. Okay. All right. Anyway, now that I've faffed about in the menu for that long, let's go. Okay, Gao can solve his own problems, so he's going to go on his own. Boom. Realm can solve her own problems, and these 2 can solve their problems together. Realm should be able to handle this. No promises until we see what the boss is. She has crazy magic. She just doesn't have any non-elemental spells. So if she runs into something that she just can't handle, that would be very sad. Although I can't think of anything that she would run into that she can't handle, because she should have Berserk. Even Magimaster would be solved, and she has every element. So I think we deal with anything she runs into here without much of a problem. Okay, cool. Just no ice, and we're fine. He's not really weak to anything, which is annoying, but it's quite all right. We'll just bolt 3 him. A couple of those ought to finish this up for us. Yows, that hurt. Okay. 1 down. I don't foresee Gao having any issues because he can quick bum rush, and just do 20,000 damage. So there's not a whole lot that's going to bother him. It'll be a little slow. Not much that can bother him at all. Okay. Level 50. Doomgaze is already dead, so I don't care. Actually, I'm not even sure he has quick. He should. Pretty sure he had... Oh, I can suplex a train. We're doing it. Haha, I have a ribbon. There you go. Seed validated. Obligatory. Just in case he wants to be cheeky. If this was a Moogle Cup seed, I'd be getting an experience egg right now. But unfortunately, that's not a Moogle Cup seed, so I don't get an experience egg that I don't need. Shucks. Actually, you know what? Do I have quick? I must have unequipped it. How sad. Sad, sad. Mistakes were made. Fine. Not a huge deal. Just nice to have. Helps you beat those damage cap stuff, because I don't have a way to break damage cap. Check one more time, just to make sure I didn't overlook it. Damn. Like here, I could do 20,000, but alas, now that I'm here, I can't do that. I just have to do one at a time. Bit slow. For those that don't know, you can, when putting in a blitz, you do not have to do the sliding like you're playing a fighting game. Every diagonal can be, you can just push a button for it instead of sliding to it. So like an up left could be a left or an up input. So when I'm doing bum rush, instead of like, I think I did that wrong. I was talking. Instead of doing like from left and then sliding all the way around to left again, I'm doing left, left, up, up, right, right, down, down, left. I accidentally did double lefts the last time, which is why it failed. I did left, left, up, up, right, right, down, down, left, left, which doesn't work. Which is sad, because he would be dead if I had done that correctly. He's got like 35,000. A bit too much damn HP, if you ask me. Okay, so same deal. I don't think anything can really cause us a ton of grief in the right lane. I mean, Poltergeist would be kind of a problem, that's for sure. I really don't have much defense ignoring stuff on that end of the tower. Just to make sure. We do not have a VK user, right? We do not. Okay. Earrings, earrings. Yeah, it's gonna have to be good enough. Oh, this is filthy. Okay. We doom him, and then we leave. So if you kill Retainer, you can run away from the fight. So I am doing that because I don't want to deal with Retainers with 2 characters. They do, what is it called? I forget what it's called, but they kill a character after they die. So I would much rather just not deal with that. You don't get experience, but I don't care. Retainer's the only reason why you can't escape from that fight. So we're not going to deal with it. Switch him to earrings. Yep. Save it up and let's go. We're ready to wrap this up. This seed has been nice, if you ask me. All right, so we're bum rushing. This is going to be a pretty slow climb, unfortunately, but we do have like a ton of magic behind all of our attacks, so we should be able to get through it fairly fast. We do have like mute, we have instant death, we have a lot of things. If needed, I have mantra for healing, so we should be okay here. Hopefully that was my party. Pretty sure. Let's see. You got some instant death on you? You? I want these two. Like, they're kind of my potatoes. Doing what they do. Cool. Great. You got fire 3? Great. Now we just blast fire 3 on the head. I don't really need bum rush here. Just need all the fire 3s. I probably shouldn't have done that yet. Come to think. Oh, he's still alive. Are you shitting me? That's unacceptable. I'm gonna do this. Oh, for sure he would be dead. He must have, like, almost no HP left. Anyway, now that he's hasted. Be able to handle business pretty good with Realm, just casting spells as a supplement while Gao handles his bum rush. Don't really need to do anything else on the other characters because I just have nothing that's gonna do more damage than those 2 characters will. Okay. That's not bad, actually. Considering what our offense looks like right now, that's not a bad first tier 1 at all. So I just looked at some of the spoilers. Jazer ran this earlier, and he took Terra when he got her. Her stats are really low, and I had already invested in a bunch of other characters, and she could use the VK, so he had the VK just going completely ham. But that's okay. Do that. You have Ice 3, I think, right? You don't. So you just do Ice 2. You have Ice 3, I'm pretty certain, right? You that has it? Nope. Just gonna go in on him as hard as possible right now. Oh, that was not worth it. Okay, good enough. You learned, let's see, we'll get mute in there while we still can. Get working on our X zones. Will doom if it survives. It did not, though. Let's just switch to Bum Russian. Hopefully I did that right. Okay. I stuttered on one of them and it was weird. You know what? Would like him dead. So we are just going to do this. Maybe enough, may not. I think it's enough, though. And we just kind of chew through his HP with Bum Rush. Kind of hoping for an elixir there. I don't know if I have any elixirs. 3. I would like to see him start trying to counter me. That way I know he's going to die. I think that should get him to start countering. He wants to anyway. All right, good. He did. That means this will kill him. He'll only start trying to counter while he's muted or in general once he's in his last 10,000 HP. So now he will actually counter because he is dying. Even through mute, you can get... His spells will go through. Unfortunately, it's very obnoxious. Now I can use some of those elixirs and X potions to get through this fight. Downside is, Gao has to hit her, or I'm not killing her. So, 50-50 shot each time, and it can get very annoying if I miss multiple times with Bum Rush, but it's all I have. It's probably gonna kill Gao. Yup. Which is as annoying as it can possibly get. That instantaneously slows us way down. Come on, hit girl. Come on, hit girl. Do it. Attaboy. So he's at a whopping 1,100 damage right now. 9,500. You piece of shit. Is that right around 20? I'd like to see him attack me. He did, which is perfect. So since I can't break damage cap, what I need to do is cast a spell first, and then I can Bum Rush to finish it. I'll eat a counter, but it's not the end of the world. Here's a counter. I will need to deal with that in the next stage, but it's okay. It doesn't stop Bum Rush. It's all that really matters. Cool. Also, I have shields that I can crack, so instead of curing myself this time, we're going to Bum Rush, and then we're gonna crack shields and crack rods and all that stuff just to get through Fallen One, we hope. Now I have Bum Rush, Realm can crack a Pearl Rod, Edgar can crack his Flame Shield, and then we'll see where we're at. Just unequip this from her, and then she can use the Pearl Rod wherever it is. There it is. And we'll just crack 2 Flame Shields. Should be 9s because it's Realm. Flame Shield should be 9s because it's a Flame Shield. Oh, not quite, because Edgar is a potato. I got him very late, but this is enough to get us away from Fallen One. He can just use a remedy on her. Ice Shield may be enough. Hopefully I can get it off before Goner, which I did. Can do it. All right. I think that went pretty good. Got interrupted a few times there, but was able to finish it up quite fast. No issues. The whole seed was super clean. I feel like nothing really threatened me at all, to be completely honest. The offense was really lacking, but when you have Magic +1 and a bunch of level 3 spells, like you can get by with a pumped up Realm with Magic Power and pumped up Gao with Magic Power and Bum Rush. You know, like there's a lot of ways to get through that. The VK would have been nice, but I simply had no character that could use it that mattered, so it wasn't an option for me. It would have been really cool to have that, especially with Quick. Could have just sliced through Final Kefka in no time, but sometimes your party composition limits you, so it is what it is. Overall, I think it went great. If you guys have any questions, feel free to sound off in the comments below. If you want to ask anything else, you're free to message me on Discord. No worries there. Atma series has begun. You can sign up late, but you are not guaranteed to be in any pod that you would have been in had you signed up on time. But if you're interested in being in Moogle, you can sign up and get started and start competing. It's light competitive. It's no issues. It's just 1 race a week, asynchronous. You don't have to sync up. You just do it whenever you can. Just make sure to record it. And, you know, you get to see how many points you are, see how you stack up with everybody else. You get to see how people solve seeds, all that stuff. So it's a cool learning experience. If you're interested, please sign up, ff6worldscollide.com. You can also check the Discord, ff6worldscollide.com/discord to join up. Hope to see you then. Hope you all have a good rest of your week, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.